Does the Steam controller work for Warframe? I'm going to be using the official configurations for Warframe, but I'm going to edit them. This way, the game will automatically detect and switch between action sets as appropriate. Use the right grip to slide and the left grip to jump. The right soft trigger to shoot and the left soft trigger to aim. For your powers, the left shoulder button should be 1, the right shoulder button should be 2. The left full trigger can be power 3, and the right full trigger can be power 4. Use hipfire mode for triggers to make sure that you don't accidentally fire when you mean to use your abilities. You also want to use activator so that pressing Y switches between guns, but pressing the A button switches to your melee weapon. You can do this by setting the activator for A to have a very long delay on trigger release, as shown in this picture here. Assign the remaining buttons to whatever you like. Things that are important to you, like secondary fire, quick melee, whatever you want. Now, this is the main game bindings. When it comes to the melee mode, you need to switch to this other action set and set it up from there. I pretty much set it up very similarly, switching out a few things like aim and fire for block and attack instead. You can also customize bindings for Lunaro if you're into that kind of thing, but I would leave pretty much everything else alone, as basically navigation through the menus make the most sense with the layout they've already put out for you. Now, there are some pros to using the Steam controller, and one big pro is the fact that Warframe completely detects and has native support for the Steam controller, and because of that you can assign actions rather than key commands to the Steam controller. This means that not only does it work surprisingly well in game, but your menus and even chatting can be done without pressing anything on the keyboard if you do it right. However, there is one thing I don't like, and that is that there was a recent update to Warframe that basically made it so that the game doesn't really detect the controller properly unless you run it in big picture mode. Not being a fan of big picture mode myself, I was a little upset with this, but it still works if you enable big picture overlay from the Steam settings. This way, even if you open the game in desktop mode, the overlay will still be big picture, and the game will still pick it up and detect it as if it was big picture mode. So, want to know how I set up my controller for aiming? Click this video to find out. Want to help me build my channel and get more videos in here? Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment to leave feedback. Anyway, this is Rhythm Man signing out.